How you doing, everybody? I'm back with you again. And last time I talked with y'all, I was talking to y'all about the ancestors were on their way back to declare war. I want to read the scripture here. The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 17 through 27. It says, "Let the priests, the ministers of the Lord, weep between the porch and the altar, and let them say, Spare thy people, O Lord, and give not thine heritage to reproach, that the heathen should rule over them. Wherefore should they say among the people, Where is their God? Then will the Lord be jealous for his land and pity his people. Yeah, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, Behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and you shall be satisfied therewith. And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen, but I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring, for the tree beareth her fruit, the fig tree and the wine do yield their strength. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God. For he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the vats shall overflow with wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. And you shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, that hath dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be ashamed. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed." And I just ask that God would let the word be blessed. And I pray that the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart, that it would be acceptable in his sight, my strength and my redeemer. So tonight I'm here to tell y'all people, well, I'm here to talk to you and let you know that the Most High and these ancestors of this land, they're back on this land, and they're back to restore the land to the original owners. They're back to decree judgment upon all the people that waged war against the saints that was on this land. These saints were not people in church like you know today. They weren't Christians, but they were saints. They were Israel. They were the people that God called his people. They were the people that had a covenant with the Most High God. These people's land was taken over by groups of people from all over the world. They took their land. They did exactly what Joel said. They parted the land. They distributed the land. They gave the land to all these people that came over and enslaved his people. They gave them free land. And this land that they gave them, they did a bunch of killing on the land. And the blood of these people has been spilt on this land. And this land is drenched in blood. And this land has to be cleansed. And if you read Numbers chapter 33, it'll tell you the only way that the land can be cleansed is by the blood of the people that shed the blood on the land, that defiled the land. So, what I'm here to tell you is there's a war getting ready to take place. We're all looking at the news, we're watching different things happening, and we've been trying to put these things together. We've been trying to figure out what's going on. Why is all this bad stuff happening? Why is all these things going on? And I'm here to tell you tonight, it's because when you look up the astrology, you know that we in what you call Saturn return. Saturn. Look up Saturn, it represents karma. But it also represents these people. This is where these people are from. They're from this place in a star system called Sirius, which has something to do with Saturn. And these people is getting ready to get avenged for all the bloodshed. They're getting ready to be avenged for all the warfare that they endured, for all of the wrongdoings that were done to these people on this land. God's getting ready to allow these ancestors to wage war on everything that destroyed his people. Everybody that destroyed his people. And what was one of the biggest things that destroyed his people was this organized religion. And this religion was set up to enslave these people. And that's what it did. What it did was, it never freed these people. It was never designed to free these people. It was only designed to make them feel free, but to let them know, or to make them feel that they was free. But what it did was, it made sure that it kept them in this low vibration. It kept them in this place where they would never understand the truth of who they were. And this was another form of slavery, which was instituted. So, even with the Emancipation Proclamation, we think it freed the slaves. It never freed the slaves. The emancipation, what it did was, it moved slavery from one place to another place. All it did was upgraded slavery. So now, they done away with all the slave masters. They gave you a Bible, a piece of a Bible. They took half of it out and gave you the part that talked about obeying your masters. And they made sure they had the right field nigger teaching the church or the people. And they governed everything that he would say. They sat in on every teaching. And they made sure he didn't get off script. And this is what happened with these churches. That's how they enslaved these people for so long. So, what I'm telling you is, that was why Jesus came. He came to overthrow this false religion of these preachers, these false priests that came in and took over his people. And I'm here to tell you tonight, the spell that was put on these people is getting ready to really get cast off. These people don't realize they've been operating under a spell. They've been under black magic. They've been under voodoo. They've been under all this stuff, sorcery. When they go to these churches, they harness these people's energy. These are energy centers. That's what they are. These are not churches like you think. This is a place where they do rituals. And they've been performing rituals on all of my people. And I'm here to tell these people, the jig is up. It's over with. All the people that set this thing up like this, they got all these false teachings going around. They got all our people enslaved in this stuff. There's a war coming. There's a war coming to you. There's a war coming to all of you people. There's a mighty army that has surrounded you. You've been surrounded. You've been garrisoned in. Nobody can get away. Nobody can run. Nobody can escape this judgment. And I'm here to tell you tonight. He told me to tell you. Whoever you are, whatever you've been doing, if you've been operating in black magic, if you've been doing sorcery, you've been enslaving his people, if you've been enslaving your people in your own house with sorcery, black magic, you're going into captivity. If you made his people a prey, if you made his people a slave, it's only right for you to be a prey. It's only right for you to be a slave. That's what the scriptures say. So that's what's getting ready to happen. There's a lot of people getting ready to go into slavery. There's a lot of people getting ready to go into captivity. There's a lot of people getting ready to lose their lives. Because we're getting ready to go to war. There's getting ready to be a spiritual war going on here. And if you don't have some understanding, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. These nations have waged war against God's chosen people. Psalms 83 said that they was Confederate. All of these people took your history and they divided it amongst all these nations. They gave a little piece to these people, gave a little piece to these people, gave a little piece to these people, but they told you, you ain't had no history. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you tonight, these ancestors is back. They're back to give you your name back. They're back to give you your crown back. They're back to give you your land back. They're back to give you everything that the locust, the palmer worm, the caterpillar, all of those people have taken from you. That's the message. The message is somebody getting ready to get blessed. That's what the message is. But somebody getting ready to get cursed. That's what the message is. So what I'm telling you tonight, if you've been in the graveyard, you've been doing sorcery, you've been getting up graveyard dirt, throwing dirty energy to people, looking in candles, looking in mirrors, doing all kind of foolishness in the middle of the night when you're supposed to be sleeping. Get ready. There's a curse coming for you. Get ready. All the darkness you cast away to these people, you getting ready to go in it. All the burdens you throwed on these people, they getting ready to fall on you. That's right. So get ready, y'all. So if we see all these people with all these burdens falling on them, we start seeing these people dying, and we say, what happened to them? They was doing magic. They was doing sorcery at night. They was doing stuff they ain't had no business. We see their house get kicked over by a tornado. We say, well, I wonder why the storm went through there. That's them ancestors. You understand? When you see them fires going through there and they can't stop them, that's them ancestors. They said, we ain't never seen fires like this. I know it. That's that army. That's that great army that God sent among you. He sent an army to test his people. These people destroyed all of his people. Now he's sending another army to avenge his people. Everything they did, they gotta pay. Woo. Everything my family did, they gotta pay. They got blood on their hands. They got dirt on their hands. You understand? A lot of people look at me and say, well, you ain't dead. They did all kind of death magic on me. Every spell they throwed at me, I got up. They tried to make me sick. I got up. They took everything I had, but I got up. They did all kind of stuff to me, but I got up. I didn't quit. They never expected to see me doing this here. They monitor my videos right now. They watching. They watching me. I know you watching. Go ahead, keep watching. I'm going to give you something to look at. I'm just here to tell you that these ancestors, they saw everything you done. They saw you. And they came back and told me what you did. They showed me what you did. They showed me how you've been doing stuff for years. They showed me. Yes, they did. But you know what? Your day coming. Your day right around the corner. It's around the corner there. If you look around the corner, you probably can see it. Because I'm telling you, you put this in your pipe and smoke it now. It's coming. There's a storm brewing. It's brewing. Ooh, it's brewing. It's a big storm. It's nasty. It's dirty. It's got all of y'all name on it. I put all of y'all name on this storm. I gave all y'all name. I put y'all name on the altar, every one of you. All y'all name on there. I even put your picture on there. Your picture on the altar there. Make sure these ancestors don't forget who y'all are. When they get ready to hand out all this karma, when they hand out all these here, all these whoopings, all this fire, all this smacking upside the head, I put your name on the altar. You know what I'm saying? So just get ready. Get ready. Get ready. You probably can't get ready. There ain't such thing get ready for this. But everything you did, everything you've been trying to do, you're getting ready to reap it. You're going to reap what you sowed. Everything. It's going to come at you at one time. All of it. Yeah. And when it come, I'm watching. I'm looking. I'm analyzing. Everybody else looking too. They watching. They watching me. They listening to me. I knew this day was going to come. Your day has come. Your day has come. So all of y'all that's been hiding out, I know you're hiding. You've been trying to hide. You've been trying to evade this karma. You can't get away. You can't hide. Even if you hide in your house, I got all these spirits that you sent to me. I sent them down there. So when you hide out, you ain't gonna have no peace in the house, because they coming. They gonna be talking. They gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. They gonna be messing with you. They gonna drive you about half crazy, because that's what you tried to do to me. And I'm telling you right now, you ain't strong. You ain't been doing the work. You can't pass this. So we gonna see. We gonna see your head. We gonna see your mind like scrambled eggs. It's like you used to say your mama was like that. We gonna find out who really like that. We gonna find out whose eggs is really scrambled. You understand? Y'all didn't know I saw you, did you? You didn't know it, did you? All them death spells y'all sent, y'all didn't know I felt you when you did it. You didn't know it. But you know what? All them death spells, they on the way back to your house. They're on the way back to your COVID. They're on the way back to your group of people. But y'all did all this gang stalking. So all these people, just tell them to get ready. Somebody will be leaving. Somebody will be saying, bye, see you, sayonara. And if you think I'm playing, you know I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. I'm telling you. My words ain't gonna fall to the ground. My words is just like Samuel's. You go read up on Samuel, you'll find out not one of his words fell to the ground. My words is just like his. My words is gonna be just like his. That's right. You send out death, what you think you gonna get back? You gonna get death. You send out death to people, what you think you gonna get back? You think you gonna get a pat on the head? Or scratch on the back? You getting devilment back. You think you send people misery and pain, and you think everything gonna work out good for you? No. You don't put death spells on people's money, or you stop the flow of their money coming in, because you doing magic. What you think gonna happen to your money? You gonna lose all your money. All your money gonna be stopped. You put sorcery and stuff on people's vehicles and stuff that they cause the car to tear up and all that foolishness. What you think gonna happen to your car? You gonna be carless. You gonna lose every car you got. And it look bad when you got a big one. When you got a real nice one. Everybody looking at you like you somebody. Then you look up, you ain't even got no car. You riding a bicycle. They said, what happened to them? They been doing magic. They been doing spell work. Yeah. You see them with 4 or 5 cars in the house, 2 or 3 SUVs. He said, them people got a lot of money. That's how they get it. They doing spell work. They doing some illegal stuff. Guarantee you that. I'll guarantee you that. They doing a lot of devilment. You know what I'm saying? So all them cars they got, they ain't gonna have no car. All them little jobs they got, government, they gonna lose them. Government gonna get rid of them. Government done already caught wind that they got people that went rogue on them. Government said, we gotta get rid of these people. We gotta fire these people. We're gonna take their retirement and everything. We're gonna take veteran from them. We're gonna take all their status from them. But they've been doing all kind of shit. All kind of devilment. Raping kids. All kind of shit. That's what they've been doing. It's getting ready to hit the news, y'all. It's getting ready to hit the news. When it hit the news, nobody's gonna be able to stop it. You never thought it was coming, didn't you? Told you it was coming. I Told you I was going to get you. Remember what I told you now. Bye.